Justice Yashwant Verma, who has been accused of corruption and faces removal over a scandal involving burn cash in his bungalow, approached the Supreme Court in the cash haul case. Justice Verma sought to invalidate a report by an in-house inquiry panel that found strong inferential evidence of his active control over the cash. He's also sought to quash the May 8th recommendation by the then Chief Justice of India, Sanjeev Khanna, urging Parliament to initiate his impeachment. The judge contended that the recommendation was based on an unsustainable report prepared through a process that ran completely roughshod over his rights as a constitutional functionary and an individual. The petition comes just ahead of the monsoon session of Parliament that begins next week and which will see the government begin the process of impeaching the judge. I'm going to go straight across to Anisha Mathur for more details on that story. Anisha, here, Justice Verma is looking at the options, the legal options available before him. Talk to us about what is expected.
Sneha, we'll find out shortly when this matter will actually be heard. What we are getting information from our sources is that Justice Yashwant Verma has moved a petition in the Supreme Court. Senior lawyers would be appearing for him whenever this matter comes up for hearing. What we do know is that he has attacked the entire investigation against him on certain grounds. First of all being that he was not given the due opportunity to examine the witnesses and the evidence against him. Secondly, he said that the procedure of in-house inquiry cannot be made the basis of the removal, the recommendation to remove him from his office. He said that the constitutional provisions under Article 124 were not followed, that the former Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna could not have sent in that recommendation to the President after this in-house inquiry without giving him a due chance to give his side of the story. What Justice Verma is saying in his petition, according to our sources, is that former Chief Justice Khanna did not give him the due opportunity to respond to the allegations against him, but he was asked to resign immediately. Thirdly, what he is saying is this issue of a media trial. He is saying that the allegations against him, the evidence against him was put out on the Supreme Court website, was discussed threadbare in the media before he was given any opportunity to be heard, that all the allegations against him, the entire inquiry report, could not have been put in public domain in this manner, and the media trial has affected his reputation, his standing, and also prejudiced the entire inquiry against him. We'll have to wait and see if and when the Supreme Court will take up this matter. We'll see how this goes on. But with the Parliament session also coming in, it will be very interesting to watch how this will play out both in Parliament and in the court.
Perhaps the news is tightening around Justice Verma. Well, to tell our viewers that there's been a more than fair inquiry to look into this case of a cash haul. Anisha, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. It's up to the Parliament now, depending how things move this week, to take a look at the impeachment proceedings for Justice Verma. Telling our viewers a little more about this case. It's a damning cash haul report. Justice Verma's misconduct has been proven here. Also, the recommendation is that he must be removed. Cash found in the storeroom of official residence that he occupied, storeroom under judge and the family's control, says this report. Evidence of the burnt cash removed on the 15th of March. Charges again, Judge Verma have in that sense been upheld. Misconduct has been proven and removal has been recommended, something that he is wishing to challenge. Findings are based on direct and digital evidence. The misconduct of the judge, the lapse undermines public trust, is what the Supreme Court probe panel report says here.